pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Ah, hoy hoy, let's take a look today at Metal Soul's Tiger Tank. I believe this is the... Man, I had it at the tip of my tongue and I rehearsed it before I turned on the camera, but I don't fucking care anymore. Let's just get on with it. This is the guys that made Doragas. I took a look at it earlier this year. I forgot the name, but they're making a bunch of... I keep thinking, the name will be in the fucking title of the video, whatever. They've been making a lot of really cool vehicles, and they tend to be very, very awesome. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. This is the what? What is this? Any chance we can be seeing a new comic? No, it's just instructions. I from what I have heard, this guy is actually pretty damn simple to transform. Here we have some stickers to put on the figure, if that is a thing that you care about. I'm not entirely in for that, but whatever. What we want to check, it's the figure itself now, isn't it? So first, we have some flame effects for the axe, which look pretty fucking cool. Set those to the side. We have some blast effects for the cannon itself, which looks awesome. We have some smaller blast effects for the small cannon. Probably gonna stick this on him and never take it off. We have another longer blast effect for something. I'll figure it out what soon. It's like a bullet being shot. Here we have the axe, which admittedly looks pretty damn cool. I do like how this looks. Sadly, this doesn't have a port to be carried in. However, I do see a peg here. Might we have some weapon storage in alt mode? Give me a second. No. That's just, I imagine it's to peg. It's to peg this, right? That's what would make sense. Yeah, that's for this. That is for this. Sadly, I have jumped the gun. Which, again, admittedly looks pretty damn cool, but it's about it. Just looks cool. Again, like look at that. That looks amazing. That looks amazing. That does look amazing. Look at that. It's a flaming axe. Looks great. All right. And we have the cannon that can actually be... Oh, this is actually part of it is die-cast. That's interesting. So this can be mounted in a lot of different ways. You can mount it on his hand or on his chest or on his shoulder, from what I have seen. Let's toss that to the side and let's take a look at him. He looks amazing. He feels really fucking good too, to be quite honest with you. He feels very, very fucking nice. Let's see. Are these fingers individually articulated? Seems like it. Is it me, or is the camera really fucking... Give me a second. There we go, that looks a little bit better. Fucking cameras. Not recording properly the way you want them to. Anyways. This feels tight, but in a good way. Now my question is, Is this guy properly transformed from the box? That's the question, isn't it? His head sculpt looks insanely good. A bit. Oh man, that is a bit of a shame. This is a bit loose. It's not gonna move if you move him, but it feels loose when you start to manipulate it. Looks great from the back as well. Look at that. That cleans beautifully. These here look very, very out of place, but you know, that's definitely where it goes. And so do these. These also look a bit out of place, but I'm pretty sure that's like the proper place they go in. They feel like they clash with a bunch of other pieces. They do. That can be an issue. That can be an actual issue. If you could have this guy... Oof, I did not like the sound of that. Do you hear that? Like a pin? The pin got caught on something and almost like snapped. Double jointed elbows, which is fine, but I don't know. Something sounded not too good. To be quite honest with you guys, I don't know. A bit of a mixed bag, I feel. Let's see. So, like, I know what my issue with this dude is. Every single joint I've checked is a tension joint. This guy could have used some ratchets somewhere. There we go. Because these tension joints eventually, with wear and tear and use and play, they're gonna eventually wear out. Okay. See, like, there's a peg here, and it looks like it's not as tight as it should be. What about here? Okay. Alright. So what I want to do now is... Because he doesn't really have like a place to you can peg the weapons on. You just wrap it around his arm. At least that's what it looks like, right? You wrap, firmly grasp it. Alright, you wrap around his arm and there you go. He's holding his weapon. That's not the most secure of connections at all. But like if you're just gonna display it, I guess. So what I want to know is, can I use this peg to store this anywhere on him? No, that's definitely not it. I'll check it eventually once I get around to transforming him. He has insane reverse ankle tilts. It's really fun whenever a figure does that. I'm being completely sarcastic right now. Can you strike like the stereotypical pose that I go for? And he can, sort of. There you go. That's a pose. I love the head sculpt on this dude. But like, what I want to do is, oh, that's how you do that. There we go. Cause I like the hand cannon. So this hand, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and store it somewhere safe. Cause even though you can like put this cannon on his chest or on his shoulder, I'd rather give him an arm cannon because arm cannons look cool. And let's just go ahead and put this here. Yeah, there you go. That looks cool. Don't fall, you fucking asshole. Don't fall. There we go. Aim forward. And let's see if we can actually make him look like he's... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That looks very, very fucking cool. I like that. I like it a lot. Which side looks better? I don't know. This side? That way? Yeah, I think that way looks better. Not bad. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I wish this had actual ratcheted joints and not just tension joints. The arm swivel is under the elbow, which is weird. And this is unpegging from itself now. Which side looks better? I don't know. I'll still be messing around with this dude. And I think this looks... Not looks, but like totally works better if you put it to the front. Because if not, it just keeps hitting this side. Oh, and what you can do is... Because I saw where it goes. I saw where it goes. You can totally like just... peg that there. Right? Yeah. And that is totally a thing you can do if you want as well. If you don't want to give him the arm cannon, if you prefer a shoulder mounted cannon, which is something I know a lot of people do. I know I do sometimes, but sometimes I also prefer a hand cannon. That looks great. That looks fine. It's not the most so to speak pretty looking thing when it's just like standing there. Hey, that's cool. But it works. It works. Yeah, like if you have this here like that, focus, goddamn you. This clashes there, so I don't know, man. Just move this upward. I don't know what way that's gonna look the best. But he has really good arm articulation. I'll give him that. And I know you can also like work with the front of him. So if you want, you can totally put the... There we go. The cannon forward. That is also a thing you can do if you wish. You can totally like have them like that. I don't know. I don't know. I know I don't like that one. Let's see if we can go ahead and put this as we had it before. Make a pose where he's actually holding on to it. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm a bit mixed on this dude. Like, he's not terrible. It's just I expected it to. It feels great. It feels great. I just expected it to, I don't know, handle better. Because as it is, it doesn't really handle that well. Yeah, I'm totally gonna go for the hand cannon look. Great looking head sculpt. I will not tire saying it. Great fucking looking head sculpt. Fucking focus, you son of a bitch. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That looks great. It's just the rest of it is, I don't know. It gets in its own way, I feel. And do you hear that? Eesh. Ay. Does not sound the best. Alright, I'll just go ahead and do some size comparisons, as some tabs want to get off by themselves. Come on, dude. Really? I'm noticing a couple of things that I'm not thrilled about this dude. So a lot of the tabs aren't very consistent. Not at all. And would you like to stand? Thank you, sir. Alright. Let's go ahead and get around to some size comparisons. Here he is next to Mega Man X, because I can. That's how he stacks next to X. And let's go ahead and compare him to mainline Optimus Prime. That's how he stacks to that. Very stylized. Again, I love how he looks. Does he have an ab crunch? He does. Very tight ab crunch, but he does. Sort of limited, but I'd rather have it than not have it, personally. And last but not least, let's put him next to the man himself, MP10. So you have an idea of how he stacks up. Feels again, like this dude, I don't know. I don't think this guy would survive many transformations, to be quite honest. Like, there's just a couple of things about him that, like, yeah, look at that. Just this untapped by itself. Maybe it was mistransformed. Oopsie. That's not good. Oh, okay, it's just on a peg. See if it's just like I said, I'm noticing a lot of things about this guy, and I am not a fan. This is very, 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 very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. So you're telling me that the crotch plate only pegs from the back but not from the front? That's some bad design if I've ever seen one. Yeah. No, sir. I don't like it. I expect better from figures like these. Still, quite a nice piece. It looks great. Could handle way better. For the price, I'd say for the price it's just fine. Like I didn't even spend 100 on this, like 70 I think. So for the price it was okay. Another one of those that I wish could be way better than it actually is. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Thanks for joining me and thanks for being here with me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.